God damn.
Everybody's coming.
God damn. God damn. God damn. God damn.
God damn.
God
damn.
You know, I will say I did watch the pilot of that show. Haven't
Okay.
felt the urge to go back.
Oh, shots fired.
Oh, I know this is going to sound bad.
Okay. All
But
right. Leaning in.
I followed her on Instagram hoping for more kind of goddamn.
And I have a 9-inch penis.
Whatever we call those.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't really post that many of them.
Ticks.
Yeah, I want the ticks.
You came for the ticks.
Am I a bad guy for wanting the ticks?
Show us your ticks.
Show us your ticks.
Show us your ticks.
Blake, thank you for taking all the heat on that one.
There you go, bud.
Yeah, Blake wants you to show us your ticks.
I would love to see her ticks.
How does she not? That's good merch for her, by the way. To make those shirts, show me your ticks.
Show us your ticks. That's actually a great idea.
We're the guys.
Yeah, I think she's doing herself a disservice. You know what she's trying to do? She's like, I'm not my disease. I am a person.
Right. She doesn't want to be the face of it.
It's a bagel.
But, you know, you got to lean into what makes you special.
It is.
It's that's why you got the show.
Yeah, that's why you are on.
Like, I won't shut up about how I jerked off so hard that my toe fell off. So, you know, we lean into what makes us different and what makes us special.
Yeah, that does make you special.
It does. What is the thing that makes you special, Blake?
Oh, boy.
Blake?
Drop your pants and show them.
What makes me special?
Yeah, what makes you special?
I mean, I'm a. What do you mean? I'm a one-of-a-kind person. I think.
Okay.
When you,
Well, anyone
All
can
right.
say that. What I would say about the cement truck, so that's what I overcame in order to fulfill my destiny of being a maybe B, maybe C level actor, comedian.
oh, come on. You're saying C? You're definitely B, high B to me.
Okay, high B's. I'll take it.
Kissing A. I think you're kissing A.
Do little kisses.
That's how he got where he is.
Tight when he butthole.
Do a little,
Yeah, that's how he got right where he is.
do little kissies.
Yes, please.
What I don't know what makes me special. I think it's just just my outstanding personality and probably my hair.
No, dude, it's the hair. Yes, god damn, it took you that long to fucking loop around to your hair.
God damn!
And that's why you won't shave it. That's why you won't shave it.
Well, and because I don't want to. I like having long hair. I like being a renegade of funk. All right.
All right. Okay.
Very
All right.
specific.
All right. All right. So you know none of the guys in Rage Against the Machine who created the song Renegade of Funk have long hair. They're all they're like bald and shit.
Yeah. Well,
What do you mean now?
that's
They
okay.
are?
Yeah.
Now,
But he had dreadlocks when
yeah, he had some dreads.
De La Rocha. He had dreads,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he had some
he
dreads.
did. He did. Doesn't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
But
I'm
And do we
just
think
keeping
that that's like now that we say it out loud, like Renegade of Funk?
Yes.
Do you think that's a cool thing to say? I'm a renegade of funk.
I think so.
yeah, because is funk that I mean it's fun, it's funky.
Yeah.
No, it's a raw expression. Funk is sick, dude.
I think it is sick. I don't think they're renegades though. I don't think they're not like
Okay,
No,
yes,
no.
they are. Think of
Rage is a renegade of funk.
yeah, but you know who else is?
Clinton?
Rick James.
Okay,
That's a
yeah.
renegade of funk. He's
no,
pretty
he was a
sick.
rapist. That's
No,
different.
Rick James. No, he wasn't.
Rick
What?
James, he kept
Fuck
that woman in his basement locked
What?
up
What?
and was like beating her and shit.
This
Wait.
is news to me.
Look up the story. Look up that story.
That might have been during like a cocaine
Yeah.
incident. Now that you say,
Okay.
I'm starting to kind of remember
Okay,
that.
so you're saying it's not real if it happened during a cocaine incident?
No, yeah, now I'm actually kind of remembering that.
Yeah.
I thought Rick James just like bought a house up in Buffalo, New York, where he grew up, and his mom lived there, and like they just kicked it and rode horses.
No. He had like a sex cave. Woman who says Rick James raped her in 1979 sues the state.
Okay. Well, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
And Blake, that's your favorite musician?
This is you're saying how cool he is and how much you look up to him.
I'm pissed now.
Okay. All right. I had, You know what?
This isn't the one even I was thinking of. I was thinking of the one where he tied a woman to a chair, burned her with a hot crack pipe.
Dude, that was the 70s, though.
Okay.
And forced her to perform sex acts during a cocaine binge at his West Hollywood home. Well, this was 1991. This was 1991.
That's different.
Okay.
That's different. Wait, what year was it?
He was free on bail when the second assault occurred in 1992 in James' hotel room.
Okay.
And then he served more than 2 years in prison.
Okay.
Blake's hero. Blake's hero.
All right. And you know what? And I kind of forgot about him outside of the music.
Any takebacks?
I will say he was a renegade. That's a legit definition of a renegade.
He's too far into renegade. He's much too far. Also, I am recalling that Renegade of Funk is actually a cover of a song. It was not written by Ray Jason.
Oh, the plot thickens.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Much like the rope around this poor woman's wrists.
And that's cool that do you learn this stuff when you play foosball with those guys?
No, I recall maybe that album being a few covers, right?
Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know. The album is a cover album. See that?
What's your favorite cover of all time? Have we done this?
The album is a cover? The whole album?
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Their album with all the hits.
No, that doesn't have all the hits.
No.
Renegade
No.
Renegade of Funk came much later.
I feel like it does have several hits.
It does.
Have you guys watched the Chuck Berry porno?
What? What the fuck?
Adam.
I love it.
You guys
no.
What is that?
Tuned into this?
What is that?
Who showed you that? Carcherry show you that one?
Well, no, I was thinking of Rick James. I'm like, he had to have had a porno out and about. But no, Chuck Berry had a porno out. These
a sex tape or a porno?
A sex tape.
Okay, all right, that's different.
Why is that different?
Because a porno is a production. A sex tape is recorded sex.
Oh, but it's crazy, dude. It's like these poor women are hookers, and then he's going like he just starts peeing in their mouths, and he's like, "Yeah, you like that, bitch? You like that?" And then he is making the girl
Johnny be bad.
He's making her eat his ass while he's also pissing on her. Oh, then he farts in her mouth, and then he laughs and goes,
What website are you on, dude?
How long did you watch this for? You turned that off.
Just for 20-30 minutes, and just 20 or 30 minutes. No, it was just like a little clips, and then he goes, "Ha! You like that, bitch? Ha! I love doing that."
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's wild, dude. These old 70s.
That sounds. Was he like, I'm Chuck Berry and I love doing that?
70s. Chuck Berry's like 50s, no?
Well, I think the Chuck Berry porno was.
I wouldn't click that link. That's not something I
mean, that had to be in the 70s on some autofocus shit where they're like, just got this new camcorder from Japan.
I think he got busted for having hidden cameras in bathrooms. He was kind of a gnarly.
Yeah, he was a real creeper. This guy.
What you got to do is if you want cameras in your bathrooms, hang a sign up, okay?
What?
You'd be surprised how many people would go, all right, I got to take a piss.
I really got to take a shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to poo-poo. I got to pee-pee.
I got to take a dump.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
If you want a video of me.
And then you're covered. At least that's what our lawyer told me.
Okay.
Allegedly.
That's fun.
I will. So you guys haven't seen that. Do yourselves a favor. Don't watch it.
I'm good.
Don't watch it.
I'm not gonna Google that one.